Yo, 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 we are back with another video, and today's everybody's favorite content day. I mean, it's becoming one of my favorite content days of the week. There's only two of them, and Tuesdays have been proven to be the money makers. They are the superior of the two content days between Tuesday and Friday, because we don't have to spend any MT, we can make some. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button up, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications because we got nothing but more bangers on the way. As you guys know, this is becoming a weekly tradition. 2K, of course, has dropped new Wild Gems players today in my team, and among the new players that they dropped Pascal Siakam in packs. Gary Payton in packs, and then also some new exchange players. We have a Pau Gasol, we have a Isaiah Hartenstein, and we have a Cedric Coward. Now, this Cedric Coward, very easy to get. Just need 5 Grizzly players. Pretty easy, honestly, but honestly, there are better cards in this exchange that I would go after. And because of the certain players and certain team specifics, this card is probably going to be overpriced at the current state when he's really, again, just not worth it. So I would look other ways and to other alternatives if you guys want a similar card to that one. But yeah, there's also an Isaiah Hartenstein that came out. You just need Thunder players and an Amethyst. You're going to need some Knicks players as well. So again, if you have Knicks or Thunder players, it might be worth just selling those cards because they're needed and people are paying a little bit of a premium. So far, the Grizzlies, the Knicks, and the Thunder. And then, of course, we have Pau Gasol here too. Now, Pau Gasol, not the greatest of players, obviously, but he was a solid player. But as far as 2K comes, people aren't really going to go all out there for Pau Gasol. But the requirements are pretty consistent with what they've been recently, and it's just you need X amount of players per teams, and I think a pink diamond at the end as well. So yeah, you need Spurs players, you need Bulls players, you need Lakers players, and you need some Grizzly players. So again, Grizzlies very active this week on this Tuesday Wild Gems drop. So I do have a couple Grizzly players that I could sell. I also have... Do I have some Laker players? I mean, I should. Yeah, I have some Laker players too. How about Bulls and how about Spurs? Yep, I have some Bulls. And I have a lot of Spurs players. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, look up these individual prices for all of these cards. And I'm just going to start offloading. I mean, again, this is where we make MT. We're not going to get these cards, but we're definitely going to take advantage and make a good amount of MT today, which is refreshing because instead of 2K taking our MT worth packs, we're making some MT back based off of playing the game or some investments that we've made prior and held on to. Cards are very much at a premium right now when it comes to Wild Gems. So if you guys held on to any Wild Gems from the beginning of the game, you're definitely making a profit on them. The floor right now for gold is roughly 3,000. Earlier, I was sniping a few cards, and I got some for 1,500. 1,500 here, 1,500 there. A couple on that refresh. I actually sniped an Amethyst too. So, you know, I was working the auction house a little bit, and you can actually see this one is a Knicks player. So he's actually needed for Hartenstein and some other sets as well. So that was pretty good. I'll turn around and flip those. I think I actually sniped some other ones I might not have had on camera. Oh, there we go. Patrick Eddy. So selling for 8,500. I got this Vladdy for 1,500. So he's also needed for Pal. So I put him up for 15,000. We'll see if he sells. But yeah, let me go list all of those cards that I have in my collection. And then we'll see how much we've made today, which is going to be, I think, a pretty considerable amount. So now we come back to the auctions. I actually did redeem one auction right now for roughly 25k, and now I'm going to redeem the rest. We're going to see how much we made just by selling back these team-specific wild gem players. You can see specific teams are going for specific prices, but at the end of the day, these prices are being demanded because of exchanges, because of things like collections and all of that sorts, because of the Tuesday Wild Gems content. And let's see how much we made. Just collect all this MT. Some things didn't sell, but we'll list those back up and we'll see. You know, I'll just calculate at the end of the day how much we would have made if they did sell. I'm going to relist them, obviously, but we're not going to wait another 4 hours to see what they sell for, or whatever, how long it takes. But the majority of the stuff did sell, so it is pretty liquid stuff. The wild gems do have a quick turnaround, and if you do go ahead and look at the wild gems market, the floor for any wild gems card is roughly 3,000 MT, and that is just nothing but raised as the weeks have gone by. Yeah, it's actually even more than I thought. 3,500, I believe, actually now. Yeah, 3,500. And you won't even see golds here, which is crazy. Golds are like the most common tier of card, and you don't even see those at 3,500 MT. You would think with today's drop not being that sought after that there would be a lot of people putting up cards for cheaper, because people would be opening packs and just trying to sell those cards ASAP. But it looks like people aren't even opening packs today either. So, I don't know. The only time we get an influx of wild gems is if people are pulling packs for those wild gems. Content drops. But yeah, 3,500 for wild gems as the floor. Definitely crazy. And if you guys are looking to snipe specific teams, obviously look at the teams from exchanges, but in specific, the one I could think of off the top of my head is the Timberwolves. This one is for Andre Karolinko. The cheapest Timberwolf is going for 24,000 MT and change. I mean, if you guys can sit on this filter for a little while and catch people throwing these cards up for 5,000-10,000, you'll still make 20,000 a pop on every single one of these. I mean, I'm sure if people aren't that tuned in to what these cards are for, they just pull a gold, put them up for like 3,000, 5,000, whatnot. Don't even know, don't even realize that this could be used for a set. You'll turn around and flip those every single time. So to see that this demand is still, you know, currently in the game for these Timberwolves players is actually crazy. And you guys should definitely be aware that if you see any Timberwolves players for cheap, scoop them up and flip them, because they are selling. People want that AK, and people want these other cards. So that's why I sold my cards today. And I recommend, if you're not doing your exchanges and doing these new Pink Diamond Wild Gems exchanges that came out today or any previous weeks, sell those players that you have, the team-specific players, and cash out on that MT. But you can see we're at 6 million right now, 6,055,870 MT. We started with roughly 5,890,000. So we made 110, over 150k for sure. And when these cards sell, we'll make near 200,000. So 200,000, not too shabby. Definitely needed to make some MT back after I spent some for LeBron. But we're over 6 million again, which is a great sight to see. We are pushing towards Galaxy Opal 3, so that will probably be my next video. So make sure you guys are subscribed, have noties on, and are notified the next time we make a video. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, it's been your boy Print, and I'm out. Peace!